When was the last time you went outside just to play? Not to get a certain amount of steps in, not to being productive in any way, not to clear your head just so you can get back to work. But just to go out and do something simple and silly, something that just makes you smile. So today I want to share with you 5 underrated outdoor activities that instantly shift my mood. They're not fancy or difficult and require fancy gears, and yeah, some of them might make you look a little bit ridiculous. And that's part of the charm. Sometimes that's exactly what we need to lift our mood. Not another deep breath or motivational quote, but a moment that reminds us that we are alive and reawaken our playful side. We are so good these days at turning everything into a task. Even rest becomes something we schedule and optimize. And sometimes that's needed. But sparking joy doesn't really work like that. It shows up when we stop trying to earn it, when we let go of being serious adults for a while. Walk barefoot. Find a patch of grass or moss, take your shoes off, and let the ground remind you that you are still connected to something bigger. I was skeptical, but it is grounding in every sense of the word. And for a personal preference, try to do this even if it's not summer, even if there is snow on the ground. Just feel what happens in your body when you do this. Make a fire and heat something delicious over it. The classic choice, of course, is coffee, but have you ever tried toasting a cinnamon bun over open fire? It is just delicious. Or maybe bring a delicious sandwich to roast. It's not so much about the food, but it's about slowing down enough, just enjoying the sounds of the fire and the smells of the food. Everything just tastes better when it's made outside. I promise. Throw pinecones at a tree. Yeah, really. Pick a target and try to hit it. You will miss most of them, but that doesn't matter. There is something deeply healing with doing something that just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you hit your target. You're just doing it because it's fun. Just enjoy the freedom of allowing yourself to be ridiculously bad at something. And when you're done throwing, you just move on with your day. And if you're worried that someone will see you, they probably need it even more than you do. Use your senses on your walk. Run your fingers over the bark. Notice how every tree has its own texture. Rough, smooth, flaky, patterned. Is this moss soft or is it crunchy? It sounds strange, but if you think about it, most of the things that we touch on a daily basis are like human-made in a factory. It's also correct. And I want to say soulless. When you use your senses to feel things out in nature or something that is even handmade, like embroidery or wood carving or a painting, it just hits differently if you stop for a second to just take it in. Something that I know that a lot of people find very soothing, myself included, unless it's the ocean. The ocean creeps me out. But watching water, like a stream or a puddle or waves on a lake, doesn't really matter, but water has this quiet way of matching your energy. If you're restless, it calms you. If you're tired, it can give you movement. Just sit there for a while and let your mind wander. You'll feel different afterwards. To do any of these things, you don't need a plan, a specific destination, or a reason even to go outside. All you need is just to let your curiosity guide you and take a few minutes where you let yourself just be human. Just be in these small and silly moments. There are simple ways that you can recharge your soul without even trying. So the next time life feels heavy, leave your screen at home, and kick off your shoes, throw a pine cone, light a small fire, and enjoy the soft, simple joys of life.